What happened? No, you're
Nope.
muted. You're muted.
God. Hey, guess what? My computer's deciding that it wants to start shitting out all at once. Everyone's here. We're live. How's it going? I hope you're all enjoying this wonderful day because today is December 17th, 2020, and you are loved. And we are here today with Hide and Seek, part 1 of our Tyrant Security new arc. So, hey, guess what? If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indoor adventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, with full playthroughs of things like Curse of Strahd, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and Tomb of Annihilation. Now we also have an episode of Rime of the Frost Maiden up. That's going to be our new continuing series. We also have Tyrant Security. Guess what? You're already here watching one of these episodes, so hey, that's a step in the right direction. And we also have our homebrew game that is also being currently updated through that their YouTube link. And of course, all of those VODs are available as audio casts anywhere audio casts are made available for free. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indoor adventures, you can find our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, the after show that we like to put on for all you acorns out there. So if you have any questions that you'd like to ask either myself or any of these other fine folk, you can again go to patreon.com/indoor adventures and listen in for those answers there. Easiest way to ask those questions, Twitch link side chat to the side over meow, or you can go down below and check out our Discord link. Join us there. Another easy way to ask us those questions that you can then get answers to. And if you already support us on Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, all of those other great places, and you're thinking to yourself, where can I go to help support the show even more? I love this thing. I want to help see it through to the end. Well, guess what? If you go to Indoor Adventure, no S at the end, .redbubble.com, we got a merch store. We got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, we got crop tops, throw pillows, aprons, clocks, shower curtains, and most importantly, in the year of 2020, hey, guess what? We also have Tiamat masks. That's right, we have face masks with the symbol of Tiamat upon them, where all of the proceeds from those masks end up going to help support Doctors Without Borders. As I used to say, in the pursuit of a COVID vaccine, but apparently that's been passed through. People are already getting that, so I still like to think that we are going to be continuing to donate that money to, again, a good cause. Maybe we'll choose like a charity, every payout, something like that, and then have the sales of those masks go to there.
MSF still does a lot for like distribution and stuff, especially like not just in the States, but without borders. So.
Yeah, that's the point. So who knows?
We're helping distribution.
Yeah, we'll just stick out with Doctors Without Borders because they're a great cause. Why wouldn't you support that? But if you want to help support a good cause or help support the show, hey, guess what? You can go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. But that is it for my spiel. So, hey, Satan, who are you playing today?
Hi. My name's Sam, and today I will be playing Vi, our drow bard, also horse person. She uses she, her pronouns. I use she, they pronouns. And that's me.
Greybeard's Tavern, and today I'll be woo, dyslexia moment. Ron Burgundy almost read what was on my screen. I'll be playing Hu'Gurk, the Gloomstalker Ranger. Oh, take this thing away. Oh, him.
We cannot hear you.
And what's your job at Tyrant Security?
And I am the cartographer.
Yeah, and I'm the Indoor Adventurer, he, him, and tonight I shall be playing as Connie Adler, she, her, Tiefling War Cleric, and local decisionist.
And I am Arjan Yodar, CFO and founder of Tyrant Security. I am also Cyberwolf Fellow 1 of Jabroni TV and Let's Talk About It. But today, I'm Connor. Hi. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm going to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends. So last time we left off, you all had successfully infiltrated the headquarters of the Southpaw Company, traversing through a nexus of interlocking portals, through a whole array of trade ships, also being pursued by a mind flayer and some other people, eventually making your way to the Maverick, the headquarters of the Southpaw Company. where you met Brackus. Brackus, I think was his name. Yeah. Uh, confronted him about the attacks on Tyrant security offices, to which he responded, "Yeah, we know, but we ain't had shit to do about it. That's these guys." Those guys being the Keshan Remnant, the remnant of the Keshan Company that had went on under a few years ago, one that Hu'Gurk had been involved with previously. You confirmed that yes, this was everybody has been in an arms race of sorts, trying to get the components of the Orrerry the Wanderer. The Keshan currently in possession of one, and one still being unclaimed, being within the vaults of Sir Shelier, the Dwarven fortress, which might be a little difficult to get into, according to your major domo, Wyatt the White Abishai. So you were left alone to come up with a plan while Wyatt had also gotten in contact with head office to see if they could offer any sort of resources. And that is where we're going to pick up in the morning as you all did talk about stuff. I don't know. What the fuck y'all doing?
So how's this plan going to work exactly?
All right, so last I remember what we talked about is that we held it to a vote, and it came out that, well, in order to get into Sir Shelier, Vi, you and Alellen were going to pose as a newly married couple in order to get
No.
by. That's what I remember. That's what we voted on. It's been a little
No.
bit.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Well,
I think you're misremembering, Connie.
No, that is what I have in my
I
notes.
believe our major domo said there was a different way of doing so. Possibly that we might have to talk to head office. Well, that's plan B though.
Look, I have a book already ready in case it has floral plans, an excellent guest list that involves my grandpa.
Well, that's not awkward at all, but
All right, so, well, fine. If we can't do that and we're going against the vote, then what do we think is the best way to get in as a group? Because again, well, I guess why is there any like major event or anything that's going on in this place that we could just like sneak in? Like, is like if I could put on clothes and say like, oh, I'm just like I'm holding a serving tray and carrying food around, like no one's gonna look past it.
I think that's something that head office was trying to figure out. They haven't gotten back to me yet. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
All right.
great. Okay, so if we're going with this wedding plaid, I am not wearing floral lace.
And in a just from the corner, there's just this explosion of arcane electrical energy as this a tall blue-scaled Abishai steps out and looks around.
Do we know this Abishai?
You have seen this person before. You saw him back in Fort Barris.
Oh, hi, it's you. How are you? It's a pleasure to see you again.
Hello, mortals.
Ah,
It has come to my attention that you need to find your way into the vaults of Sir Shelier.
yes.
Of course. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Zulan. I don't believe we were formally introduced before.
Ah, right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zulan. My name's Vi. Hordes person.
I'm Connie. It's nice to meet you.
Hu'Gurk.
Alellen. Pleasure. Like I said, I am Zulan, lore keeper and arcanist, a consultant of sorts to your superiors. and he starts to walk around the room. His like talons just like sort of just nondescriptly like absent-mindedly like
Flexing.
he's rubbing his staff that he's carrying along with him. Like he's decked out with like magic and stuff. Infiltrating Sir Chilier's vaults by traditional means will be difficult at best, at least after an incident. If our intel is correct, and this artifact is on the same level of power and people know of its importance, it would likely be held within the enclave of familiar death within Sir Chelier.
All right.
Getting into there would be difficult at best. Our relationship with the dwarves have gotten complicated at best, and your connection to Tyrant security may place you in grave peril. As such, Lord Arjan has requested that I offer my assistance. Have you ever heard of the ritual of astral transmogrification?
May I roll Arcana for this to see if I've heard of it?
You can.
I
Yes.
probably haven't, have I?
I don't think anybody has. Like,
No.
like it's DC 30.
Oh, no.
Get a
Like,
nat
But it
20,
sounds
you never
interesting.
know. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna check to see if Connie has. No.
With this ritual, we may not be able to get you within the enclave of familiar death. But we may hitch a ride, as it were.
Oh.
We think we have a way in. Would you like to go along to Sir Chelier? Well, not to Sir Chelier itself, but close enough. Shall we begin?
Yes, what exactly does this ritual entail, though?
You will be possessing a body,
Oh!
partially.
Will I be like their conscience?
In a way.
Would they be
That
able to
sounds
hear
fun.
us?
No, not really. It's more as if you are a separate personality within them. But not separate.
Will we be able to control them?
Yes.
Alright. So we'll hitch a ride on these people, and they will go to where we need them to.
If that is what you and they agree upon, yes.
Oh, so I can make contracts with these people. Amazing.
I was told I can't do that up here.
So it's less of a contractual. It's more as if your ego and their ego was sort of like mushed together.
Oh.
And then at the end of it, you'll be separated once more. Without them being any the wiser.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're just like a little nudge in the back of their head.
Exactly.
Oh, perfect.
Or
I've done similar things before. In a way. Sort of.
You know, I don't really get it, but I'm totally down for whatever's about to happen. Let's do it.
It's like when you're trying to mount a beast, Hu'Gurk. Both you and the beast have to agree on what to do, but you're not exactly telling it what to do. You're both working together.
So like the horse wants to go left, and you're like, "Hey, dude, this way, come on!" And
Yes,
okay,
you have
got
to
it.
nudge it.
All right, I can do this.
Okay,
Let us be off.
that sounds better than our initial plan.
To some.
Yes, Gwendolyn? Yes. Yes, Connie?
I was
God.
saying to some, it sounds better than our initial plan, but no, Connie's on board for it.
Connie, if I ever get married again, you can plan the wedding. Or help me plan. You can help me plan the wedding.
She just like gives you a big bear hug and
Oh.
like you can feel like your back pop a little bit as she like
Okay.
picks you up in joy over you saying that she can plan your wedding.
You can help me plan my wedding. Help. As an assist.
We can put it to a vote. It's fine.
No, that's separate from work. That doesn't count.
Connie presses X to doubt. Now, we will need to relocate to just outside Cerchilia.
I can do that. You got anything from there? Make it easy for me to just shoot us on over?
Why don't we let me be in charge of the teleportation?
All right. That's fine. We don't have to vote on that one. That's good.
I'll take the 4 of you. Right. And as you all gather around Zulon, staff in hand, he just snaps his talons and in a spark of arcane electricity. Thank you so much for an emote, our justice.
Thank you for all the gift
RJ!
subs.
Oh my god.
GB,
So many gift subs.
do you want
and
to show
also
what
one
happens when
emote.
people get subs on this channel?
When I'm on the channel and someone gives a sub, I take this mallet, I hit that guy in the face. Except
Ooh.
today, we got a bunch of them.
So many bonks.
So many bombs.
Woo.
Once this crackling energy fades, you all are on this foothill, just overlooking this road that leads into this fucking humongous Titan skull that's just laying in the mountainside, like it's embedded into this mountainside. And you can see there's just this heavily trodden road leading in. And as you come up, you see like this caravan with that's being drawn by this huge beetle, just like scuttling forward.
Now that's an aesthetic.
That's so cool.
You're muted.
No, I was just real quiet. That's really cool.
I'll keep that for future home decoration.
Whoa, I can talk to bugs. Some bugs. That's cool.
I am prepared to start the ritual within 15 minutes. That'll be right at 11 o'clock.
Right, are we just doing it out here, or are we...
Can you repeat the question?
Are we doing the ritual right out here in the open? Are we going somewhere private to do it?
I do need to know exactly when to cast the ritual, because you will be... Well, I need to see the people that you will be taking over.
Oh.
So we will be doing it right here.
Alright.
Now, this will get you in. Hopefully it will last long enough for you to also get out. I'm prepared to keep the ritual going for 8 hours. That'll be 7 o'clock.
Wait, I have a question. What do you mean, hopefully enough for us to get out? What happens if we don't make that in time?
Your egos will be returned to your body. But anything that you may have obtained within there, that will be left in the possession of the dwarves.
So it's enough time to go in there, get the thing, get out, and return it to you or our bodies, and then have them leave.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
I am assuming that you want to get whatever is in there and bring it out as well.
Yes, yes, we do. If we're going through this much trouble, we do.
Right. Now for the complication. I'm a very powerful devil, but this is a ritual that requires more than one arcanist. I guess that's me then. Uh, Alellen speaks up. Precisely. While Alellen and I keep the ritual going, the three of you will be, for the most part, alone.
All
Any other?
right.
Do you have any questions before we begin?
Mm, Nope.
So it's in a vault in the Enclave of Familiar Death.
Yes.
Okay, so I got that
Well,
part.
that is our best intelligence.
All right, sounds good. So,
Like a guesstimate.
is there like a dead drop? Do we have to get all the way back out here?
Do,
Like, leave it at a tavern,
It-
pick it up there?
I mean, we will still be here, so if you can climb the mountain and give it straight to us, that's fine. But if you're maybe leaving by caravan or something else and you can't separate yourself, just throw something off the caravan.
All right,
I
Right.
or Alellen will be able to retrieve it from there.
Right.
sounds good. Can do. Yes.
And we're looking for like more clockworky things for your gizmo, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are there any further questions?
I think that's
No.
it.
Very well. And Zulan begins to scan the road, which you're like on these foothills leading up into these very, very high mountains. So there's a lot of room. You see his eyes narrow on this one caravan. That seems to be pulling up, and he just keeps a very careful watch and waits until they make their way like right to the edge of the skull. And you can see the road leading into the skull. It looks like it continues, but like from the roof of the mouth, like down into the ground, it looks like there's a very very large portcullis that has been set up there. It's just this like big iron gate. Excuse you, go lay down. All right, let's begin. And he and Alellen start to trace these arcane sigils, which begin to crackle with this blue electricity, and all of you just get thrown on your asses. Until you all look around and see the inside of this caravan. Endor, if you would change the scene.
Yes. We.
So we're going to start off with Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, why don't you talk a little bit about who you are?
All right. Do you just want me to read the
Yeah,
description?
yeah. Read what I posted.
All right. So Gwendolyn, that's not her voice. Definitely not. She is the cherubic, or I guess Gwendolyn Dargan is the cherubic overseer of Dargan Ironworks, having recently taken over from her aging mother, Amara. Gwendolyn is an excellent metallurgist and runs the business with superb aplomb. She worries that her professional success overshadows her betrothed, Tanis, who, until recently, was a raving barbarian bent only on war. She believes that Tanis has changed. Her goal is to convince him that she believes in him and is proud of the person he has become. Gwendolyn carries no weapons with her for the wedding.
Tennis.
I'll be playing Tanis Thunderwind, who is a reformed barbarian. His only love used to be the battlefield, but that changed when he met Gwendolyn. Everything about her was peaceful, tranquil, and better than him. He has since sworn to give up violence, become a partner to Gwendolyn, and help grow up the ironworks. His goal is to convince Gwendolyn's family that he is good enough for her, and that he has given up his violent ways. Tanis carries no weapons with him for the wedding.
And Rala.
Tonight I'll be playing Rala, who is Gwendolyn's cousin, lifelong best friend, and attendant of honor for the wedding ceremony. Having lived a life of adventure herself, she is supportive of Gwendolyn marrying someone different. She stays at Gwendolyn's side, encouraging her and ensuring that she has a wonderful day. Rala carries a short sword as well as a set of thieves' tools and mason's tools.
And you are all in this caravan because today is the day that Gwendolyn and Tanis are to be wed. This is very, very important for these two families specifically. You are in these 3 carriages in this wedding party of 16 dwarves who are heading to the enclave of familiar dead within Sir Chelier for a wedding that will unite the Dargan and the Thunderwind clans. Both of your families are quite different, with the Dargans favoring commerce and the Thunderwinds dedicated to warfare, but the unlikely love between Gwendolyn Dargan and Tanis Thunderwind has brought you together this day. The reason that you are holding the wedding at the Enclave of Familiar Death is that within this caravan are valuable gifts provided by both families, which will be placed in a vault until Gwendolyn and Tanis complete their honeymoon later, and decide where you're going to spend your lives as a couple. So both families are trying to bribe you to stay with them. There's some furniture, art pieces, some other items, maybe something a little arcane, but yeah, you were heading in. Okay. I would like to think at this point, like, the screen goes black and we just see like 11 a.m. just flash up on the screen. It is a gray morning with cloudy skies, and the 3 horse-drawn carriages roll up the mountain heavy with cargo. The caravan stops as it gets to this first set of portcullises that are beneath this Titan skull. The caravan stops and waits as a dwarf with bagpipes steps out forward before the portcullis gates. He's moving around, inspecting everything, looking around, and Gwendolyn, your mother is actually in the caravan with you. Everything all right, dear?
I believe so. It's just a little bit, something felt weird for a brief sec. I'm fine. It's probably just the stress.
I bet. I remember the day I married your father. Yeah, it's...
Do you have any piece of advice that'll make this dry mouth I'm feeling go away?
Drink. Drink heavily.
It's one step ahead of you, Mother.
And then from outside, you just hear the screech of a set of bagpipes. And as you all look out the window, You can see like the same dwarf who was coming up to like inspect the caravan. It looks like he is nodding and returned to his position, and it's just like blaring on these bagpipes, uh, looking at the portcullis, and the portcullis starts to like raise back up. I think they would have implemented a better sort of security than that awful noise.
Oh, it's not that terrible. I mean, somebody has to be absolutely wretched at playing it in order for them to get the right sound. So maybe that's it. If you're too skilled, they won't let you in.
I've thought about it that way.
Are we all in the same like cart?
I would like to think that Gwendolyn, Rala, and Amara are.
Mm-hmm.
And Tanis would be like close enough to hear, but probably not in the same cart because, you know, leave room for Morden.
Gotta leave room for Morden.
But Tanis, you were in the caravan with. Actually, I actually have the book with me. This is great.
Oh.
God, who are you with? Toman. No, you're not. Jorman, your father, and Goret, your cousin. Your cousin is your best man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very battle hardened dude. Scars fucking everywhere. Your dad is as well, but like he is also a priest and will be doing the ceremony.
Oh. I like to think Tanis follows in the same family resemblance as just heavy battle scars, maybe one across the eye. Maybe he has like a cloudy eye. Oh, okay. Gotta get into my himbo head mode.
And the caravan continues to go through the mountain, and it does start to get like kind of dark as the overcast day starts to get blocked out by just the mass of rock and bone that is between you and the sky. But eventually it does start to light up again, but in more blues and purples as this bioluminescent mushroom lit city comes into view. You can just see lots of stone houses carved like out of the ground, just all looking over this dwarven city. But there's this dwarven knight who is on Beetleback and starts to hail your caravan. Good morning, good morning. My name is Deidre, the daughter of people in the enclave. Just follow me. I'll make sure you're all prepared for today. Everybody's got their itineraries, right?
Aye.
And everybody does. And this is where I'm going to tell you the events of the day. So 11 a.m. This is your arrival. And 11:15 a.m. is whenever you're actually supposed to like get into the enclave of familiar death. You're going to be placing the gifts from the family into the vaults at that time, and then starting at 11:30, you're going to be going into the tavern for, pre-ceremony.
Regaming this wedding.
Yeah, pre-game the wedding, exactly. And then from 1:30, you're going to go into your temporary quarters, and so that everybody can get ready for the wedding, which starts at 4. It'll be 30 minutes, after which there will be a celebration in the dining hall. And then at 6 o'clock, your caravan is going to be leaving the Enclave. I do have this posted, but I haven't changed any of the, or I could have this posted, but I haven't changed any of the proper nouns.
So 11 a.m. we arrive. 11:15 we go into the Enclave to put the presents. 11:30 we go to the tavern.
Mhm.
Up until about 1:30 where we go to our temporary quarters to get ready. 4 o'clock is the wedding. 4:30 is the after party.
The
And 6
reception, yeah.
o'clock, yeah, reception. I forgot the words like after
So did
party. That's
I.
what it's called.
So did I.
Twinsies. And then 6 o'clock we leave the enclave.
Take
So
some
between
inspiration, because I couldn't remember that shit.
we technically have to do this, get the item between 4:30 and 6.
Or before.
Hmm?
Or before.
Or before, okay. We do have some time.
Yeah. I mean, you all, there will be points at this where you might have time.
Mm-hmm.
At any point, somebody can sneak off, because like you've essentially written this place as just like your wedding venue.
Mm-hmm.
This enclave of familiar death.
We do. Is there any way for each of us, like ourselves, to know who's like possessing who? Or is that just a surprise?
For our audio listeners, I am doing a very big shrug.
And this is, again, we're piggybacking this person.
Mm-hmm.
We are
We're
not.
only
It's
a
not.
nudge in the back
Yeah,
of their
it's
head.
not. It's not Freaky Friday. So
Yeah.
No, they have not swapped. It's honestly kind of hard to tell at this point where you end and they begin. Like you're just another synapse firing within their head.
Okay. Okay. Fair, fair, fair. Okay.
I'd say everybody, if you would like, once everybody's out and everybody's looking around, well, a few of you might actually be, looking around trying to figure out, okay, but who do I trust here?
Uh-huh.
Who are my other imposters? So that we can
Who's
act
sus?
sus together. So once everybody gets out at 11:15, we can make an insight check.
Mm-hmm. I'd say that Tanis looks over to Gwendolyn and gives her a dopey smile.
Yeah, you turn around in your caravan. Just...
Hi.
She like blushes and just like.
All right, just Deidre begins to speak again. She's the dwarf on the beetle. Just please stick to the areas that are on the itinerary, and everything will be fine. All right. All right, let's go. And as she leads you into like this like huge temple that's carved into like the far back of the cave. It looks new, and it's like all you can see is just like this wall with a few like depictions of dwarven heroes like carved into it. Another portcullis is raised, and you're led into this like huge hall, but you can tell that, like it's very very roomy, like enough for a small army to be able to make preparations in here. All right, park there. Once everybody comes out, we'll lead you further in, but let me just say, welcome guests and friends of clans Dargan and Clan Thunderwind. The Enclave of Familiar Death is at your disposal for the wonderful occasion of your wedding.
Mm.
And as
Thanks.
you all start to come out, she dismounts from her beetle. She tries to seek out Gwen and Tanis.
Hi.
Hope that you enjoy this day. Um, like I said, my name is Deidre Glass, Clan Glass. Happy to show you anything and everything here. How are you feeling? How are both of you feeling? Any jitters? Any?
I'm feeling more nervous than anything, and dear, it's not a nervous between the two of us. I want you to. I cannot express this enough. This is the right choice for us. And Gwendolyn will like grab hold of Tanis's hand, and she says, "I'm more just. There's a lot to think about with regards to what's going to happen when we come back from the honeymoon. Everyone's bringing gifts. Everyone's trying to give me advice,
Dear,
and
dear. And he'll put like an arm over her. Right now, it's just about you and me.
I know that, but you try telling our extended family that. If we don't
Well,
sit them at the right tables, they're going to think it's definitely about them."
we'll deal with that once we come back. It'll. I love you and you love me, and that's what's important right now.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
about us. And he'll give her like a kiss on the forehead.
She blushes a little bit.
You gotta leave room for Morden.
Make her be.
Oh god.
Right. Well, speaking of gifts, your vault awaits, ready for the gifts that each family has brought for the wedding. As instructed, we are going to safeguard these gifts until you are ready to receive them. For today only, keys will be given to Tomendargan and Gorat Thunderwind for the storage of any additional gifts during the celebration. And after that time, Tomendargan will retain one key, and the Enclave of Familiar Death will retain the other. All right. So
Okay.
you'll need to go through him or me, or any of us actually. Please and then she gets like really stern. Please remember that the Enclave is a secure location. As we are responsible for our other clients, you are expected to remain at all times with your group in the area indicated for your itinerary. Now let us proceed together into the vaults.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, and then she leads you through a series of carved stone corridors, and goes down another hallway, and you can see a whole bunch of doors that are covered in iron bands. These definitely look like very, very, very secure vaults. First off, everybody make an insight check to see if you can discern who else is the imposter.
Are we using our own stats or?
You were using the new stats.
Oh, okay.
That's a 4, Chief.
Insight is wisdom. What's my wisdom?
Yes.
18.
And it's good to have a plus. 16.
All right. Tanis and Rala, both of you are able to catch each other and Gwendolyn just like looking a little nervously back at everybody. And you two are able to catch each other's eye, but Gwendolyn, you are just spinning around. Part of it is because of the actual wedding nerves of Gwendolyn.
Part of it is the excitement of wedding for Connie. It's like, I got my wedding.
Yeah, you are probably exacerbating this poor girl's anxiety so bad.
Yeah. 110% Connie is just like, oh, this is gonna be great. They're so cute together. Oh my god! Like, just like fangirling over this couple that she just met. It's like when you like, there are stories of couples on honeymoons that then somebody will just walk up and be like, oh my god, you two are so cute together for your honeymoon. I'm paying for your meal here. Like, that is the kind of person Connie is.
And then what is everybody's passive perception?
Absolute trash. That's a 12.
10. That's better than mine.
My active perception is amazing. But my passive would be, I guess, 12.
Is it like actually listed out, or does it say like perception plus something?
Well, this says perception plus 6,
That's 16.
but it doesn't have passive 16. There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So Rala, you were able to pick out a few things. Number one of these vault doors is just, its lock is a little bit different, and it looks like it has a few like brass, like imagine, if you would, a series of traditionally dwarven vaults. Then imagine that a kid who just watched a whole bunch of steampunk music videos just went to town on one of them.
Okay.
That is what you see.
Awesome. Okay.
So if there were a clockwork component to a certain orrery that were stored somewhere within this, it might be this fucking door. But Rala would know where to go if she wanted to try and infiltrate.
Awesome.
But the wedding party is led to the other side of all these. Yep, exactly. To the other side, to one of the more traditional dwarven doors. And this. Sorry, I'm trying to read this because I totally prepped. Totally prepped. All right. Silverbeard? Are you... He's supposed to be here. Silverbeard. Fucking Silverbeard. I'm right here. I'm coming. And this dwarf with this almost like metallic, very like sagely whiskerly beard starts to come out. He's also clutching a staff very similar to Zulan's, except like it looks like it was like carved entirely of silver, just like sort of wrapped around this amethyst at the end of it. I'm coming. All right. You have the gifts ready for this vault. Everybody.
I.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope so.
I'm Silverbeard. I'm the Arcanist in charge of the vaults. Might I extend my congratulations to the happy couple, which would be
Gwendolyn.
Here. Tannis.
pleasure, Gwendolyn and Tim. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have a particular password that you want to set up for the day?
Dear, you were always better at those things than I was.
How about something that no one else would possibly be able to guess? It's Grandpa Dragon? I don't know.
That's perfect. That's your
Weird
Wise.
words.
And you're sure that you'll remember this
Grand.
phrase?
Yes.
Grandpa
Alright.
Dragon, yes.
Perfect. All right. Now, for the duration of the wedding, the door is going to remain open so that, and he pulls out like a very, very small piece of. Part of me wants to say stone, and part of me wants to say parchment. I'm gonna go with stone because it's dwarvish, and I'm tropey like that. It's actually an iPad. Just Gorit and Thoman can access the vaults for the gifts and stuff. But afterward, uh, even if they have both of the keys that will be provided, no one is going to be able to open the vault unless they have this password. Specifically, unless one of you speaks the password. Let me just set it here, and he touches his amethyst staff into the door and mutters some arcane stuff, and it starts to like flash purple and raise up, and you can see like it's an empty vault. There's space for a whole bunch of shit in here. He produces 2 keys and hands them to Thoman and Gorit. Just a reminder, Gorit is the best man,
Mm-hmm.
and Thoman is Gwendolyn's dad.
Okay. So we need both of them to be there and us to be there to speak the password for to be able to get in the vault.
Yeah, well, after today. So today the door is going to be open either way. So you'll just
Okay.
need one of the keys.
Okay. Okay. And we can go with the keys ourselves, or do we have to have the person with the key with us?
You need to have a key.
Okay.
That's it. Or you can try and pick the lock.
Not with the skills I have currently.
And sorry, I misspoke. Thoman is not Gwendolyn's father. He is just the priest. You have 2 priests.
Priest, yeah. Just make sure we're extra married today.
Each family brought their own priest as well as all of this treasure. Just, for reasons.
For reasons. Okay. So, how... Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So the wedding party that I've actually brought the gifts are like starting to like carry everything in. What you might notice being put in includes some like a whole bunch of furniture, some definitely from the ironworks. You see some art pieces, some really really huge items, some adamantine bars, a suit of mithril armor that has the Dargan ironworks on it, and a belt of Dwarven kind that has the Thunderwind insignia on it. Like whole bunch of very pricey things being put into this vault right now because both families really want y'all to come live with them.
God, are we gonna get greedy and try to steal a lot of things?
They're ours. It's not stealing.
Is their vault next to the steampunk vault?
No,
Okay.
it is quite a ways away.
All right.
I was also
Like it's still
thinking
in the
that.
same like area of vaults, but
Mhm.
it's not just like the next one over. It's like
So we need to break into the steampunk vault, not this vault.
Yes.
Oh God.
yeah.
It's just got a lot more complicated.
All right, now that that's taken care of, to the tavern. Everybody is ready for the tavern. All right. Deidre hands, well, Gordon and Thalman have the keys. Deidre starts to head you all back uh, out of the vaults and over to through another hall to this giant room that it has great tree trunks that are cut in half to form a series of long tables in this carved drinking hall. The northern wall behind the bar is formed entirely of kegs of ale, all of them tapped. There are busy servers pouring frothy mugs and serving them to the multitude of dwarfs that are already here. And as Deidre steps into the tavern, she claps her hands once, and several dwarfs quickly clear two central tables for the wedding party. Tall mugs of amber beer are served, while platters are loaded with skewers of roasted meat and root vegetables that are brought to the table. Drinks and food are on the house. Which definitely doesn't mean that you've I know how wedding works. These are definitely paid for.
Oh
You have
yeah.
definitely paid for these.
Overpaid for.
They're
Pit,
on the wedding party's houses. Yes.
Penny Arcade, what are you doing? Why did you put this bullshit in here?
Everyone's got to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Our screen goes black again, and it says 11:30. You have 2 hours where the caravan party is just here enjoying food. Toasting toasts are made to Gwendolyn and Tanis. People are swapping stories as they eat and drink and start to pregame this party in full. Is there anything that y'all want to do?
I'm
Right.
bringing my lovely fiance some ale.
I think.
Oh, you don't have to do that. It's brought to you.
Oh,
yeah.
shit! I'm ordering some ale for my lovely fiance.
Again, it's a wedding. The bride and groom order nothing. They just have it arrive. Somebody notices our mug is empty, and it appears.
I've never been married, so.
No, I've just been to weddings before, and it's marvelous the kind of shit that's able to be pulled for the bride and groom. It's great. I think that Gwendolyn is just like, I don't know why I said Grandpa Dragon. That's not something that would be.
No, but it is unusual, and nobody else will guess it. So it was a great idea,
So did
honey.
you see that? Like, I'm not going to say that maybe our family skimped on anything, but you saw the door that was down there, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful crafted, but you'd think that that's where our things would go.
I thought that was where our things were going to go, but apparently it's not.
It's just. Well, now I'm just really curious. I mean, it looks like it's wonderfully made, and there was a lot of time that was put into it, but honestly, I kind of want to see what's inside. And I know that's not something that I typically. I don't want you thinking that I'm that kind of person. I don't want to break in. That would be drastic. That would be just against what we're here for. But I do want. There's a
You
weird
want to have
part
a
of
little
me.
bit of fun.
Not saying that our time together isn't fun, but it's eating at me. There is some imp on my shoulder or something that's telling me that I need to go and see what's inside there.
But, hey, maybe we just want to have a little bit of an adventure before we have to be up in front of everyone. That's all right. I think you're right. I think there's something almost like nudging me towards it as well. I get it. I get it.
You do?
I do. I understand you.
Tennis. And she puts her hand on the side of your cheek and just. You are the smartest man that I have ever met. You are so wonderful.
Oh.
Thank you.
He blushes. He's like, oh, it's okay.
She gives him a kiss on the cheek because again,
Oh.
save room for Morden.
Save, oh. Dear, save room for Morden.
Rala,
Yes.
are you ready for your secret?
Oh, sure.
Rala's secret is that she isn't really Rala.
Okay.
The dwarf was recently kidnapped and is currently held by a criminal organization known as the Blackstone Syndicate. This version of Rala is a doppelganger on a secret mission to steal the belt of Dwarvenkind, which the Syndicate planned to sell to an eager buyer. Your plan is to pickpocket the vault key held by Goret, the cousin, the best man.
Mm-hmm.
She will then access the vault while everyone is having drinks in the tavern. One of the gift boxes present at the celebration has your crossbow hidden within.
Yes.
And in this moment, in this wonderful moment while everybody is celebrating, your personality is just overwhelmed by the doppelganger's desire to steal the key and start infiltrating the vault. You are going to need to make a sleight of hand check to try and steal the key. Secrets are fun, aren't they?
Things I was
They're
not
awesome.
expecting to hear today.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
18 plus 4.
22.
Yeah, dirty 22.
All right. You were able to just like slip around because like you're the matron of honor. He's the best man. Like you clearly have business at the table. You just slip around and just like boop, get the key. Are you going to try and sneak away right now?
Whew. How much time do we have right now? 2 hours?
2 hours. Yeah, you have time.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, make that stealth check.
Da, 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 da. 14 plus. Sheet says stealth plus 4, so 18.
Yeah, so you're able to is there any particular way Rala makes her way out? Like, does she grab a drink and just like slip into the crowd?
What was the guy who had to get the key off? What was his name?
Gorat.
Yeah, it was one of those, I'm glad to see you, Gorat. I'm glad you're here. Gwenny is gonna look so beautiful up front. And then, as she's talking and, the guy is like, oh my God, stop. Your voice is like grinding stone. That's when she snags the key. And yeah, she'll fly casual for a minute through the crowd and, it's just kind of talk to who she needs to and wave and then act like, oh, I'm headed for the bathroom, and then disappear.
Right. And as you sneak off and make your way to the vault, that is where we're gonna go to a break.
Excellent. So we are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, steal the belt of Dwarvenkind, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon.
Party spaghetti.
Spaghetti. We have returned, everybody, to a dwarven wedding with some mayhem involved.
Ooh, I like mayhem. Yeah, so we're gonna pick it back up with Rala, who is currently sneaking her way into the vault. The door is not password protected, but will require a key, which you have.
Okay. Well, then,
Well, one you have one key.
Oh.
Yeah. So as you get to the door, you have one key, and you can put it into one of the locks and turn it. But you turn to the other one, and you see that the door is not opening. You are probably going to have to pick the second lock.
Okay, we can do this. I do have thieves' tools. That's a sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, it would be the same as sleight of hand, because I'm assuming you have proficiency with thieves' tools.
Yes.
And it's another dex check.
Except the D20 walked away. There it is. Woo. 17 plus 4, 21?
Yeah.
21.
As you force the mechanism to turn, the door raises open and you are privy to all of the items. Your doppelganger personality wants the belt of Dwarvenkind.
Yes. All right. So that is the first thing to snatch. And put it on underneath my clothes.
Okay.
And then what else is there?
There is a whole bunch of furniture. There is a set of mithril armor. A whole bunch of like art pieces and furniture and the adamantine bars.
Okay. Boy, I may have to. I'm a doppelganger. I may have to get the hell out of Dodge. So is the mithril armor, is it like chain armor or is it plate? Or is it? Am I proficient with its armor type?
Probably not. I believe it is plate.
Okay, so I do not touch it. I guess I grab the belt, and as Hu'Gurk is not a person who would grab anything else there because he just doesn't, it's not gold or coins or whatever, gems, so he doesn't really get the gist of the value, but he will go like kind of as we're leaving, kind of like steampunk locker and try to wrangle the over in that direction.
The doppelganger doesn't resist.
Okay, so we get this door closed.
And so you turn the mechanism again and you take out the key.
Okay.
Key is still with you.
And we'll go over to that one and do an investigation or whatever.
Give me another stealth check. There are guards in the area, but
okay. Okay. Stealth is +4. +4 is 8.
Okay. So you turn another corner just as a couple of guards come out. Hey, miss, aren't you supposed to be at the wedding party? Are you lost? Do you need an escort back or?
Yeah, I was trying to get to the restroom.
Make a deception check.
Don't make me become one of you guards. Deception. I do have deception. Good thing, doppelganger. 14 plus 5 is 19.
Okay, there should be one in the tavern, but I can understand why you wouldn't want to use that. So yeah, if you keep going and it points back in the direction that you were already going, keep on going that way, and once you leave the hall, and he gives you directions.
You're both lovely. And
both of them kind of like grimace as you say that.
and she scoots away.
But yeah, you are able to make your way further down the hall to the clockwork door. It is closed.
Can I do like an investigation check to kind of try to figure out the mechanisms or what we may need to open it? Like, does it have keys or does it need a gear or does it, you know?
So without an investigation check, you can see that its main mechanism is exactly the same as the regular door. It these gears and everything appear to be vestigial to the actual locking mechanism.
Okay.
Or that's what you would assume. You can make an investigation check if you would like
All
to
right.
know something else.
Well, yeah, because I'm also like looking for glyphs or traps kind of things. And that's her figure. That's her doppelganger knowledge more than Hu'Gurk's brains. So I got a 10, and I do not believe. Oh, I am proficient in investigation. So I got a 15 because I am +5.
On a 15, looking around the doors, you can see certain glyphs. Part of it is just this is what you're seeing. Part of it is also because you were planning this heist. You had done some research before. This is what you can remember. The doors are set up where if the locks are attempted to be picked and are triggered 3 times, where if you fail 3 checks, they are going to set off an alarm. That is the only other information, and these are pretty dang hard locks. If you don't have at least one of the keys.
Okay, and I don't at least one of the keys. So
not to this door.
Yeah. All right, since I know that, I'm going to see if I can get lucky and try them at least once.
Okay. So go up and make another sleight of hand check. Well, dexterity with these tools, but it's the same modifier.
Yeah, 18, and I think that was +4. Yes. So 22.
That is 1 success. You are able to turn one of the mechanisms and like keep it in place.
Okay. All right. Okay. 13 + 4 is 17. On the other side.
That is a failure.
I'll try again.
You got this.
Oh, come on now.
Do you have inspiration?
Oops. Sillily? No, that's not a word. I did not bring up my normal character. I got too excited about being a dwarf. Why doesn't the sheet show it? There it is. I do not have inspiration.
Yeah, you do, because you chose that voice.
Oh, excellent. All right. So I will then use that. I will use my inspiration to reroll that one. Oh yeah, 17 and what was +4 was
21.
21. Yes.
That is a success. You are able to turn the key.
Okay.
But the door does not open.
Hugger.
Now
Okay.
you remember, whenever you got to the door, they had disabled the password. But looking at the door, you can try and use your thieves tools to override that. Look, the book says it's 3 dexterity checks.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
All right.
guessing this is the third one.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Come on, rogue. Yeah, that's a 17 again. Yes.
Nice.
All right.
So 21.
Yeah. So you, instead of trying to guess this person's password, which, oof, as a software guy, please set your damn passwords to something other than password. You're able to like go in and make yourself a back door.
Woohoo.
The gears start turning and the door opens and you're in. Hacker voice.
No, that's
Good.
not a hacker voice. I'm in. No,
I'm
so
in.
not a hacker. There you go. I don't know what a hacker voice is.
I liked both of yours. I would have ran with
I'm
it.
in.
I saw
I'm
Mr.
in.
I saw Mr. Robot. That
Don't
you
worry,
sounded
Sly.
great.
I've hacked into the mainframe.
There you go.
Or do the thing from NCIS where like 2 people are on the same keyboard, which is the worst goddamn scene of
Oh,
any sort of
It's so
television.
bad.
Stop. Yes. Yes. We this summer we rewatched all 7,000 seasons of the Miami one. So yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so the vault opens, and before I describe what's in there, I'm going to go back to Gwendolyn and Tanis because at this point, 2 dwarf nobles enter the room. Lady Kira Glass and Lord Zardak Glass, and they greet everybody and then come and approach your table. Hello, congratulations. How are you feeling about your lucky day? Thank you so much for coming to our wonderful enclave. How's everything? How's the food?
It's all wonderful. Thank you.
It's
Thank you again. It's
amazing.
The food's been excellent. The drinks have been plenty, and
The
your
service has
hospitality.
been
Oh,
incredible.
I have quite a few bridesmaids who are in the process of beginning to look for venues themselves, but truly, this service sells itself. You're all doing wonderful. Thank you again.
And Lady Kira just like looks over at her husband, looks back at you. I'm so excited whenever your families came to us. I'm just so happy to see you again. You're both looking as lovely as the last time we saw you.
Oh.
And Lord Zardak, you can see him kind of like squint. There's something off. There's something off about you from the last time.
It must be the nerves.
No. No, it's my eyesight. I'm half blind.
Oh,
But I'm sure if I could see you clearly, you would absolutely be beaming. Are they? They're beaming, right? This is the best fucking day of their lives. Yes, dear. Absolutely beaming. Your enclave is. Enjoy your day. We're going to
Yes.
go
thank you so much.
be anywhere else.
Oh.
But we will see you at the ceremony.
We hope you enjoy it.
And I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I marrying Gwendolyn is the highlight of my life. So.
And they dismiss themselves. Is there anything y'all want to do? Anybody that y'all want to talk to?
Well, I think that
Okay. I need to read my character motivation again real quick. Just got to make sure I'm saying the right things.
Yeah. I have to convince your family.
Tennis, I I know that your family is well, you are more of
You can say violent.
your words, but I think that you really have you have a special gift. You would be able, if we moved in with my family, there are options that you could take. You could use those strong, muscly arms of yours to really bend some steel, but in a meaningful way, something that you could help give back to the community.
Gwendolyn, what I want most in this world is your happiness. And I think if any of what I am helps to better any part of your life, I will take that chance.
You already are making my life a much better place by just being here, by being in it.
I want to help you grow the ironworks. I want to help you achieve your goals and be there for you. And I want your family to see how much I love you.
I know.
I want them to know that I am willing to do whatever it takes to be the best partner I can for you.
And she just nods and then like sort of like dabs a little bit at the corner of her eye. She just save it for the rest of the ceremony.
Don't worry, there's more where that came from.
Tannis takes some inspiration.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna cut back to Rala. Rala. As you open this door,
Okay.
you see statues of human-sized brass dragons standing at the center of the vault, their heads pointed at a globe of light hovering in the air between them. There are two of them. And in this light, there's a circular clockwork device floating within the light, recognizable even as at a distance as one of the components of the Orrerry of the Wanderer. What do you do?
Hu'Gurk's, bestial brain is like, grab it, and but
Take it!
just like whoosh, long-limbed and long-limbed snatch. But Rala has the better of it, and she'll do the the thief sort of, is there pressure plates, is there darts, is there glyphs, is there, basically search for traps kind of thing.
Make a investigation check.
All right. Natty 20,
Okay.
hence
Ooh,
25.
Looking around the vault, you don't see any sort of like displacement in the floor tiles. Ooh. You don't see any sort of displacement in the floor tiles or anything that would signify any sort of pressure plates. There's no scanners or anything in the walls that would seem to indicate that anything within the vault will trigger an alarm. But looking at the two statues, as you go up, they're definitely not. They're not like connected to anything. But they don't look like statues. They look like constructs. Like, these ain't just pretty statues. These are fucking robots.
And that's what she's doing. Looking at them.
They're motionless.
Until I snatch the thing.
Do you go up to snatch the thing?
No, I do. I'm weighing the possibilities in the mind. Fudge. What do I think distance wise? Do I think how many strides would it be for in this body, in the doppelganger Rala body, to snatch the thing and get out the door? Like if the door was to let go and just drop, would I have, is it only like, grab 1, 2 out, slide out, or would it be, snatch and the vault closes and I'm trapped in here and dead?
Let me look at our wonderful map. That's where it's 5 feet. It is a 20-foot vault. No, 5-foot vault. No, 10 feet. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
It's 4 squares on the map. Squares 5 feet.
Okay.
All right.
And the dragons are sitting in the middle of that section.
Well, the globe of light is in the middle of that.
And they're on the
two
sides.
dragons on the sides.
Okay. All right.
So if you come into the vault, you're going to be like right up on the globe.
Okay. I'll play a quick game of hokey pokey and put my left foot in and put my left foot out, like touch the floor in there.
As you put your left foot in, the 2 dragons swivel their head towards you.
I put my left foot out.
And their eyes are still trained in that direction.
Okay.
Why have you come to Lottie's vault?
He sent me to come get the clockwork orrery part. They actually speak, right? Or was it like a magic mouth? Okay. All right.
Okay. Why am I doing this instead of the iPad?
Because books are cool.
They are cool.
Lottie asks you to retrieve the clockwork piece.
Yeah, that's it.
This does not compute.
You had a real green screen glitch there. It freaked me out.
Do not underestimate my power. Why do you seek the orrery?
Yeah.
Why do you seek the orrery?
All right, and Hu'Gurk is like pounding on that mind wall. So we can complete the orrery. And then Rala like looks at herself like, what the fuck what am I saying?
You seek to complete the orrery. For what purpose?
Hu'Gurk would have no idea.
Well, we technically have it to like stop other like bad people from getting it.
Yeah. What's the company called? Teshin?
Yeah, the Keshin Remnant.
Keshin Remnant. To keep it from the Keshin Remnant putting it together and using it for evil. And again, Rob, what am I? Where are these words coming from?
What would disappoint you the most right now?
Being incinerated? The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. No,
Take your inspiration back.
Yes. I'll need it. But yeah, that's what she said, being instantly incinerated.
Who are you? And what are your ideals?
Ooh. Okay, so I guess Hu'Gurk's gonna try to break through and be like, ooh, I can't do her voice and Hu'Gurk's words at the same time. It's too hard. So yeah, it breaks through with like, and I'll just use Hu'Gurk's voice. With like, be cool to animals and kill monsters and keep my friends alive.
The two dragon heads swivel back to each other. And then swivel back to you. We are satisfied. And then look, they just are still trained on you.
Okay. And Rala is like, so like I can just take the thing.
Yes.
And Rala doesn't believe it. Now again, if this was Hu'Gurk, he'd be like, oh cool, just snag it. But Rala gingerly reaches out and grabs the piece.
So as you reach in, your hands phase through the orrery piece. It's a hologram. It's an illusion. But there is something there. It looks like it's a bag, or it feels like it's a bag. You can't see it through the globe. Like a leather sack.
Okay. Can I grab the leather sack, or do I have to reach into it?
I mean, you can pick up the bag.
Oh, okay. I pick up the bag then.
Yeah. And you can see it's like
nice.
it's like a little pouch.
Okay.
It does feel like it has coins in it.
Okay.
And on a little like piece of parchment that's just like stuck to the edge of it, it says congratulations.
I look in the bag.
There are a handful, like a few dozen coins.
Okay.
They appear to be gold, but they're all marked with the letter L. Also in the bag, there is a note. Oh God, that was heavy.
It was cool though.
Those are the Mythic Mint coins from Jordan Video a long time ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the determination that got you this far in search of the Wheel of Stars. And sorry that your reward has been denied you. The wheel has been with me always, and even as this ruse is ended, I promise it shall never be given over to those who would use the power of the orrery for woe. If that be you, feel free to face me and know your doom. But if perchance you have come here seeking the orrery as to destroy it, well then, you have piqued my interest. My name is Lottie. Find me if you can. And the two mechanical dragon heads are still just trained on you.
Okay. I put it there. I peruse like the back wall of the vault and whatnot to see if there's like a a portal or like a secret door or somewhere to like step into or whatever.
Are you unsatisfied?
Nope. Or I mean, nope. I got it. We're good. Thanks, boys. And Rala like walks backwards, and Hu'Gurk like again pounds at the mind wall, and it's like, tell me something. Either of you guys know where Lottie's at?
Yes. Lottie. Lottie lives in a cave near a destroyed town called Fortune, located amid hills, north of the pit.
Oh, so that's back home.
You fellas are swell. Thanks for all your help. Anything else? I'm giving you 5 stars.
It would be best not to cross Lottie. She destroys all who dare rise against her. She would also not like our telling you too much about her. She is very powerful. She is a master of clockwork and has lots of style.
Cool. Hope to meet her. We're on the same page. And then Rala's look again like, what the fuck am I saying? She backs out slowly and removes her thieves' tools.
Another satisfied customer. And you close the door?
Yeah.
Right. Screen goes black again. 1:30. Everybody within the tavern is directed to return to their quarters. Deidre starts to lead everybody through the halls to their quarters. Rala, give me one more stealth check to find your way back into the wedding party.
Oof. And I think I'm +4. I got an 8.
You have a inspiration?
Yeah, I do, and I should probably just re-roll that because it's gonna be a 12. So, yeah, I'll spend that inspiration.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Boy, this I think this dice is weighted. 17. So that's the 21 again, right? Stealth.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. 21.
Right. You are able, as you turn a corner, you see the wedding party start to go, and you just sort of slip back in and are directed to your rooms along with everybody else. All three of you have different rooms, but Rala, you are expected to go help Gwendolyn with whatever she needs.
Oh, but I'm actually not Rala. I'm a doppelganger. That's
Doppelganger is in my goddamn wedding party. You best help me.
Being hitchhiked on a, okay.
My beard needs
Yeah,
braided,
so
and I'm not gonna do it myself.
So you're a bugbear masquerading as a doppelganger masquerading as a wedding guest.
There's a dwarf at a wedding party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inception.
What's complicated about that?
I don't know.
I don't know where I lost you. I don't get it.
It's very linear. Gwenny, I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be you and Tanis. You're so cute.
Rala, you have been my best friend for years. Your support in this, honestly, it helps a lot. Where were you, by the way? I noticed during the tavern you had stepped out for a bit. Was it getting too much for you? Do you need me to remove some of your duties? I can pass them on to somebody else.
I think I'll be fine. It's my wandering feet.
Yes.
I do enjoy an adventure.
I I also enjoy a good. No, I don't. Why would I say that?
Because you're thinking right. You and Tanis should just run off, you know, run off and have adventures.
But what about the ironworks? I've invested
Ah.
years of my life maintaining my mother's ironworks to get it to the point where it is.
An adventurous heart like Tanis is not gonna wanna sit around and bang on a anvil all day. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe do both, 6 months on, 6 months off. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose?
The support of both of our families. But that does make a lot of sense. Tanis says that he is happy to support me and to do what is necessary, but I don't want him to just be saying it. It's going to be in front of Moradin, Like, you can't just speak a surface truth. You have to dig deeper. You have to come out with... I want to make sure that he's as happy as I am, and I am fine being wherever, whether it's to make armor for the people or whether it's to make weapons for his family. I will be happy as long as I am by his side.
And she puts an arm around you and kind of gives you a little hug.
I just love him so much.
Now, none of that,
She
none
just,
of that.
has like her tankard of ale, like she's on. There are like the number of fingers and the number of ales that she has consumed are quickly catching up to each other.
Maybe lay off that. Let's get that beautiful beard braided.
No, Mother said that it will help with my nerves.
Beard first, nerves later.
Okay.
All right, maybe one sip. Glub, 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 yeah.
One thing that I would like to point out, Rala, you still do have Goretzky.
Oh, crap. Okay, Okay, when are we going to see Gorat next?
You have free time until the ceremony, which is going to be at 4, so you have 2.5 hours.
Okay. Beard braiding. Then some kind of Rala will figure out some kind of gotta go, talk to, or some kind of
Bridesmaid thing.
Yep, some kind of we forgot, you gotta have something old, something new, something mithril, and some that kind of thing. And so
Is the
yeah.
key something borrowed?
Yeah, exactly. And I gotta return those things you borrowed, like your neighbor's tools. So yeah, beard braiding, and then we'll go from there. I'll sneak or find an excuse at some point.
Hey, do you want to make a deception check, and we'll figure out what you do from there?
Sure.
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay, so 16, and I think I was like a +5. Yeah. So that's again 21. All right, I'm freaking out. Too many 21s.
Okay, so you excuse yourself and go into where Gorat is, which is in the room with Tanis.
I just love her so much.
I know.
I just want her to be happy. I want her family to know. I just want her to be happy.
Now, is this an act because you knew Rala was coming, or is it Tanis really?
Oh, Tanis really does love.
Okay, all right, but he's that. Is he that like drunk or just that emotional?
Both.
Both. Okay, all right.
goes into an emotional rage over how
Yeah,
much he cares
yeah,
about people.
exactly.
My rangers are now emotional.
You're Groomzilla.
Yeah.
I know, buddy. I know.
Everything needs to be perfect for her.
And it will be. Like,
Grabs him
what
by
else
the
am-
collars. It has to be perfect.
And that's when I'll skate up and try to tuck the key in the pocket.
Make a sleight of hand check. Tanis, make a perception check.
Oh god. Probably not
fuck.
good.
Okay.
Perception is wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 15.
I got a 3 plus my 4 is 7.
All right, that's probably not enough to beat Goret's passive perception. So, do you like try to slide it into his back pocket, or
It's just haggle, right?
Yeah, or just like drop it on the floor and then be like, you guys, look at you know, like you dropped the key.
you want to try
Deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, let's try to save this.
Yes, I know. I'm just like,
Let's see if we can.
like, I walk in and huck the key at them. And it's like, oh fuck me. Okay, another 4. Plus my 5 is 9. Oh my god, this sucks so bad. Okay. Yep.
Wait, can any of us use our inspirations on another player's roll, or is it just for ourselves?
I'm gonna say no,
Gotcha.
but Tanish, you know,
Yeah.
you know that Raleigh is Hu'Gurk. You do not
Yeah.
know that Raleigh is a doppelganger who just
Yeah, but I know Harala's a Gurk.
So, do you want to try and save this?
Yes, I do. I was like, before,
Rala.
yeah,
Gurk.
before, like, what do I, oh god. Would Gora have seen her try to put the key already?
So, what Gorat is currently
I'm currently holding him, yeah.
you have his collar, lifting it up. Rala came in and tried to slip the key back, but sort of just dropped it on the floor, and it's just like, oh, so you dropped your key. And, Gorat's looking like he's kind of sus of
Rala.
Rala.
Rala, told you not to get handsy with Gorat. Save it for after the wedding.
I mean, look, are you trying to like grab my ass or something?
It's I'm a few cups in, and it's the nerves and stuff.
Look, Rala. Look, you're basically about to be family. Like, I appreciate it, but I just gotta tell you, I'm not really into girls that way, dude. Like, sorry. It's just not something I'm interested in.
It's all right. I know I'm too much for some people.
But cool. Did you need something? Did you need something else other than to just try and grab my ass?
So the key is still laying on the floor.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, just leave it.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to just come and see how Tanny was doing and make sure that everything's going good.
Rala, how's my little Gwen? How's Gwendolyn?
Gwenny loves you. She loves you so much. So
Rala, you tell her I love her. This is the happiest thing. No, don't say that. I'm gonna say that in front of everybody.
yeah, I got you. We're good. I'm gonna go and take care of the other stuff. And she backs her way out.
Fuck was that?
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I know they're best friends. Rala's a bit strange. Don't worry about it. She knows now. It's fine.
All right. Is there anything that anybody wants to do before the ceremony?
Tanis give him the
Well,
key back?
I mean,
I-
the key's there. He'll just like pick it up.
Oh,
like,
okay,
oh.
okay.
I was
Try
going
to
to
grab
say,
my ass.
Rala did not tell us
Yeah.
in one way, shape, or the other. Like, as Hu'Gurk, like, I got the goods.
Right,
So
Yeah.
right.
Gwendolyn still has, like, this, like, I need to go and check out that clockwork door.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, yeah. I
So I think... Oh, God. At this point, Gwen is going to try and get it between 4:30 and 6 because after the weddings happened, after the celebration, that is usually like after celebration between wedding, whatever, is usually when the bride and groom get to go off, have a little moment aside with each other, and then can come back. So, like, if anything, Gwendolyn is just like, all right, when we have that small aside to each other, we're going to
Yeah.
rob this mother blind.
I think before Ra leaves completely, Tanis is gonna like go over, like it's like go over there, Gora, just hide your
All
butt.
right, I'll.
that is you.
I love having the stand-up desk because I can do shit like that.
Yeah. Rala. So I know you're a little bit more on the adventurous side, right?
Mhm.
So me and Gwenny, we wanted to go check out that. We wanted to go check out that clockwork door.
Oh yeah. I already took care of all that.
I was just like, wait, what?
And that's her Gurk trying to get
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
through the Vi.
But I was just like, it's okay. Just leave it. Just leave it. Right. Well, no, why don't you tell Gwendolyn? She seemed very excited. She was letting go see it. Why don't you, maybe to set off some of her nerves, tell her all about it. Tell her story.
Good stories. I'll tell her right away. Good. Yeah, all right. And shakes your hand, and it's like, gives you the from Hu'Gurk to Vi, wink.
You see a little glint of red.
Exactly.
A small heart in the eye.
Yeah, a small heart in the eye.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Hu'Gurk's is that little bit of bestial smile and a little
Yeah.
gling off the teeth kind of deal.
Yeah. Teeth get just a tiny bit sharper.
All right.
Before Rala gets back, Gwendolyn, your mother Amara does come into the room, and I thought your makeup would be done by now.
I'm waiting. Rala said that she would do it, and she's running it. A few errands. She'll be back soon. It's gonna look great. I promise. It's gonna.
No. Listen. I will take care of it. If there's anything amiss today, I will take care of it. If anybody puts a toe out of line, I will take the battle axe that I smuggled in here and I will tear them apart.
Mother?
I'm not letting anybody ruin your day. Come on, I'm only joking.
I'm only joking.
She's not only joking.
No, she's like Gwen.
She's the
gives her
bride's
this
mother.
eye. Mother, there was something I wanted to ask you about.
Anything, dear.
And I don't know if it's the right time for this, but at the same time, I don't know if there's ever going to be a right time, so I am going to do it now, when the moon is full, and I have the most strength. What if I didn't run the ironworks? Not the ironworks proper, I mean, trying to decide between our family and and Tanis's family is. It's so hard to focus on what I've been trying to think about all day because you're both putting so much expectations on us. But what if there was a way that we could appease both of you? What if there was a way that we could figure out a middle way? And that, what I'm trying to say is, what if we opened a second ironworks that I could run? And it would be mine. It wouldn't be me trying to run yours and trying to live up to your legacy. It would be me carrying on your legacy, just with my own clan. Not that I would be forsaking yours or forsaking Tanis's, but if we were to make something together that we could be proud of, whether it's armor, whether it's weapons, whether it's adventuring gear, something, because there is so much that I have yet to see. There's so much that I have yet to do, and it's so difficult to try on today when everyone's expecting me to lock in on something.
Well,
I don't want to disappoint you.
Well, I do have to say, don't worry. Don't worry about disappointing me or anybody else. You need to make the right decision for you and for Tanis. Whatever that may be. And you don't have to decide today. You have time. After your honeymoon. But, I mean, I'm not going to be around to run the Ironworks forever, you know.
I understand that.
I was hoping to pass it down to you.
I know. But there's still so much of this world that I still need to see.
I'm not going to force anything on you, dear. You shouldn't be worried about this. Not today. Not today.
Maybe I followed your advice a little too well. I think I'm going to just stick to water for just a few mugs.
All right, dear. Arala, you walk in the middle of this conversation.
I'm back.
Raleigh, thank goodness you're here.
Yes, we move along, babe. Tanny was...
Make me beautiful!
Tanny loves you so much.
Make her God's damn beautiful.
Gotcha. And that would be my aunt, Rala's aunt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. We're good.
And she leaves.
Powder puff.
And the entire time, like, Gwendolyn is, like, eyes looking away from where you're doing things, just, like, trying to hold back tears. She's like, I told my mother that I don't think that I should run the Ironworks. I should run, like, a sequel Ironworks somewhere else, so that way Tanny and I can have our own life together. And I just think that it'd be really nice to be able to have our own clan and not have to worry about what my family thinks and what other families think. And internally, Connie is just like, oh my god, that's so sweet. Like, Connie is bawling.
It's both Connie and Gwendolyn.
Oh yeah, Connie, like, as soon as this all happened, she just buckled in, like, fuck the Orrerry. This is great.
All right, and then Rala at some point will, try to be like, I guess something like, that clockwork door you were so interested in. Oh, I already saw. I already saw it.
Was it
So
better than what was in our vault?
no, not by a long shot.
Good.
There was some stuffy wizard stuff.
Fuck wizards.
Yes, I agree. It's all taken care of.
Names.
There's always a Q in there, and you don't know what to do with the Q.
Where there shouldn't be.
I agree. Books, but never learned nothing from no books. All right, let's get you dobbed up here.
Be strong, Gwendolyn. Oh,
You
I
got
said I would only drink water. That was a bad choice. One more
you got
can't hurt.
Oh, that was ever clear.
you got stars in your eyes. Today. All right.
Right. Unless anybody has anything else to do, screen goes black. 4 o'clock. Time for the ceremony. All right.
It's my big day.
Everybody is dressed in their finest, and the members of the Dargan and the Thunderwind families head into the temple, escorted by Deidre. And you are brought into this temple that is beautifully carved to depict the Morden salmon, statues of Morden, other names that I'm not about to pronounce, because I can try Spanish and Cajun, but Welsh is too much for me.
It's just too much for the Welsh.
Right. Jorman, if you will take a spot to begin the ceremony, and Jorman. Jorman is Tannis's father, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Jorman Thunderwind. He gets up and he starts to usher everybody or get everybody to go to their places and begin the ceremony in earnest. What's passive perception? Raleigh is probably going to get this first.
10 for me.
Thoman, the priest from the Dargan family, goes over to Gorat and starts to like whisper something, and you see Gorat hand over the key, and he starts to leave as the ceremony starts. Jorman starts this really really like fiery speech about the virtues of the Morton salmon, the battle prowess of the Dwarven gods, and just how everybody's like their gods are righteous and good, and how the union between Gwendolyn and Tannis is going to be the perfect embodiment of what the unified Dwarven pantheon is. He looks out at the crowd. Gwendolyn, this is when you would be ushered in, or I guess before you're ushered in before the actual ceremony, or before the sermon. Sermon is the word.
Here Comes the Bride played on bagpipes.
No, no, no.
Something more traditional, but still played on bagpipes.
Here comes
it's
the
dearly beloved from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
I have gone to a wedding where that was the wedding march, and it was great. Would you like to exchange vows now? Jorman looks at both of you.
Gwendolyn,
Yes.
again, holding back tears, doing her best, just nods.
Tannis.
I'd like to think that in the back, Vi's just like, you give her everything you got. I don't care if you have to give up your life for her. You give her your money, your house, everything. He's just like, yeah. He will take Gwendolyn's hands and then hold them between both of his and say, Gwendolyn, my entire life, all I've known is battle and war and violence. I never thought I would know what true peace would feel like until I saw you. When I saw you, I knew you would be where my heart would stay. That no amount of war or battle could take me away from you. You have been the moon in the darkest nights shining my way back home. The sun that gives life to my world. You are my peace, my home, my love, and you have my heart. I will be. You are the better part of me, and I'll be the best dwarf I can be to make you the happiest dwarf ever. I will give you everything you need to make sure that your life is full and that you never need. I love you.
Tanis,
I would say take some goddamn inspiration, but you already have it.
Tanis, my entire life, I have only known the Forge. And it is through the Forge that I have learned valuable lessons in temperament, in time, in building something from the ground up. And it is through my time with the Forge that I learned what it meant to be a good wife for you. I want to build not a sword, not an armor, but a house, a home that we can truly call our own. I want to build a life with you, and I don't believe that it will ever fade because it is made of the strongest material that there is. The love that we share for each other. And again, Connie just like internally ugly crying. She's so happy. Like Alellen and Zula just like, what the fuck? Like seeing this unconscious team like
You actually see like a tear fall from Vi's eye.
And so I want you to know, beyond all shadow of a doubt, that this life that we start together here is just the blueprints for the masterwork that our time together will surely lead to be. I love you, Tanis. And I am proud to become your clanmate.
He has like tears. He's like,
And after this, Jordan smiles at both of you. Continues. You repeat the insignificant and health and everything. You make it spread.
oh, he like dips her.
She lets herself be dipped.
Now, for the first time, I would like to present to you all Tanis and Gwendolyn of the Thunderwind and Dargan clans.
Janice just picks her up bridal style.
She was not expecting this, but she's on board.
We get the Midsummer Night Dream wedding thing on drums, not bagpipes. Fuck the bagpipes.
It's just metal music. It's fine.
It's just metal music.
Yeah.
In the background,
They-
somebody
they-
just...
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean they doing a lot. They got Mithrolica to show up. It's fine.
Mithrolica.
Mithrolica.
Yeah.
I need that on a t-shirt. And
Do I get to keep all these inspirations?
you only get one.
God damn it.
Can't bank them.
You gotta use it. All right, and as you all are escorted out, we get another screen to black, and it says 4:30. you are all escorted to the dining hall. That has been quote unquote festooned with colored streamers and lit with huge braziers. Long tables in the center provide platters of food and seats because, yes, we are doing 2 big fucking dinners in this wedding.
Fuck yeah.
The first thing that happens as everybody's seated is the best man gets up to give a toast. And he looks back at you, Tanis, and his main he's going over like a lot of the he harkens back to the same sermon that Jorman just gave, talking about the Dwarven Pantheon's prowess in battle, Thunderwind's prowess in battle, and specifically you. And he is trying to get you to join in, trying to get you to like start sharing some battle stories. And you can see in his eyes there is just like this bit of acceptance, because he knows that you're trying to put this life behind, and so he's given this toast to try and get you like his
One
mouth
last
is
hurrah.
his mouth is trying to get you to join in, but his eyes are saying, if you don't, I can accept that.
He does not, but just looks to him with an emotional smile and a nod.
All right. Well, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss you. But not too bad, because like we're still one big clan. We got Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn just so damn good for him. Welcome to the family. And gets one more toast.
I don't have a thing to put up, but yeah.
Thoman comes back.
Yeah.
As Goret sits down, and you all can see Thoman make a beeline for Amara. Just remember, during the ceremony, Thoman got the key from Goret.
By the way, what was Rala's exit strategy?
You tell me.
I don't know. I wasn't the doppelganger. I didn't plan this mission. There'd have been like a gyrocopter and like a steam cannon or something.
Her exit plan was to leave along with the caravan.
Okay. Then.
Right. It is the same way that she came in.
Okay.
In disguise as this woman.
All right. So she should have waited and tried to steal the belt afterwards. Oh well, too late. on the trip home.
They don't know it's you. It's fine.
Question for Rala: are you giving the bridal party any kind of wedding gift yourself?
Who I would imagine she would have had to set that up.
Well, one of the gifts does have your crossbow in it.
Yes.
Did you want to retrieve that?
I didn't. I was gonna save that kind of as a like, haha, stand back or I'll crossbow you. As a backup plan.
I was gonna say, because you're the one who has Lottie's coins,
right,
as well. So,
Gwendolyn, are you ready for your secret?
yes. Terrified to find out what it is now.
I am also a doppelganger. I'm here to betray everybody.
We're all
Every-
doppelgangers.
You get to be a doppelganger. You get to be a doppelganger. Everybody gets to be a doppelganger.
Look under your chair. It's you as a doppelganger.
Gwendolyn's
With bees.
secret. Gwendolyn's secret revolves around wanting to prove that she believes Tannis has really changed, but that you still respect his past. So, you have, a gift that you want to present to Tannis, and you are going to need to get Thoman to get it for you. It is the set of mithril armor. Because you have commissioned this armor for him to be like, I respect your violent past, but
I want to make sure
I
you
know
don't
that
get
you've
hurt.
changed. But I know that you've changed. I know that we're going to be happy together. This is your gift.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
You're not quite a doppelganger. You're actually a fucking loving fiance and now bride.
Hey, guess what your secret is? You're wholesome as fuck.
You love your husband so fucking much.
Yes, I do.
Do you want to try and intercept Thoman?
Yes.
Okay. You can see that he's like a little like flustered, and he's going straight for your mother.
So, Thoman, Thoman, it's so good to see you.
You Connie again?
No, just a little bit of Connie came out. Thoman, it's so good to
yes,
see you.
Gwen?
I hate to be a bother, but it is my wedding day, so I have one request. One real, it's actually a rather big request. I had a gift stowed away in the vault. I was wondering if you could possibly go and get it. It's for Tannis, and I think that now in front of, well, not in front of everybody, but if you could possibly get that delivered up to, into our carriage, the bridal departure carriage that we're going to be in. I think that I want to show it to Tannis, but I don't know how best to do that in front of everybody. Would you be able to?
I mean, I can bring it here for you to present. I mean, it's
No,
it's
I don't.
come back. It's all gonna come back in the caravan anyway. But like, do you want me to bring it out here?
Not
For
out
you.
here, because I don't want his family to think that I am trying to like change him in any way. I mean, honestly, like, the sweetest man you have ever met, and that's not just the handful of drinks that I have had today. No, he truly is. But I need you to do this for me. Can you do this?
Of course.
Thank you so much. You are the kindest, most wonderful man.
I'll go do that now. And he excuses himself. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And heads back to the vault without talking to your mother. Look at you. And you will have a few moments. You still have about an hour before it's time to leave. Is there anything else that you would like to accomplish?
I'm just taking my new wife and dancing with her, and I don't need to leave roof for Morden anymore.
No, Martin
Yeah,
gave
you
the
don't.
blessing.
Yeah. It's kissing on his wife.
Thoman does return. And he does go to Amara. He leans down and in the middle of a dance, you look across and you can see him like whispering in your mother's ear. And you can see her face turn vermilion.
That's not a good color for mother.
No.
She races to the gift table, reach it, like not even like opening the package. She just like hands rip through the box to grasp around a battle axe, which she rips out.
Oh, okay. He like Thanos just like takes Gwendolyn's like to his side. Okay.
Who went into the vault and took something?
Put the axe down. Mother, we agreed at the before all this. You put that axe down.
Sweetie, mommy's taking care of it, Mom.
No, Mother, this is not your day. This is
Who's
my
the
day.
bitch that took it?
You are ruining my wedding day, Mother.
Thanos is just like, oh god.
So actually, Tannis, are you ready for your secret?
Yeah.
Tannis, your secret involves wanting to prove yourself to Gwendolyn.
Aw.
You have to abstain from violence all day long, no matter what happens. So at this point, your biggest like compulsion is to just stand in between Gwendolyn and all of the people in the Thunderwind clan who are trying to grab weapons and stuff to defend themselves from the crazy mother, your mother-in-law.
Everybody, you put your weapons down. You put.
Gwendolyn and Tannis together. Why don't y'all make some sort of charisma roll?
I'll give you advantage if you want because I have -3
Aw,
or something like that.
Thanks, hubby.
I have -1. Yeah.
That is a 17.
With the 17, you are not quite able to like dissuade all attention, but like it's a wedding. If there's something missing, we'll figure out where it is. It doesn't matter. Look, for right now, all that matters is that you chill the fuck out.
Yeah, listen, all that matters right now is that we're married. All right? If it's a present, we can get something else. I don't care about material things. I care about the happiness of my wife. Will Smith stand. Everybody put your fucking weapons down.
You have changed. And she just like gives you a wonderful smooch on the cheek.
And there's just a collective "aww" from everybody, and they all like ease their tension and put their weapons down.
It's like hand over Gwendolyn's shoulder. I will not have violence at my wedding.
It's the cat meme of the two ladies, one of them like yelling over, and that's Gwendolyn yelling at her mom, who's the cat with the battle axe.
Yeah. Taz just like...
The screen goes black again. 6 o'clock. Once everything dies down, everybody is brought back to the caravan. All the gifts that haven't already been taken by a doppelganger are loaded back up on, except for the mithril armor, which was already moved there into the caravan that both of you will be sharing. You just, as the two of you load up in the caravan, Tannis, you turn like to look in the back, and you just see this gorgeous set of mithril armor.
So, I may have lied when I said that I wasn't building you something. I hope it's okay.
He looks at it and he...
It's the
Perfect.
only time.
It's perfect.
You're perfect. Smooch.
Once again,
I love you so much.
Once again, you are escorted out of the Enclave of Familiar Death out into the city, which you can see all the like mushrooms and everything have like dimmed a little bit, like it's getting closer to nighttime. And you are led out through the skull again and start heading down the road. Uh, what's your plan? Do you
As
have a plan?
Tannis or as Vi? Stannis smooshing on his wife.
So, is there anything that you have retrieved on this that you would like to have Zulon and the actual Tyrant security party retrieve?
Um, I'm gonna throw some adamantine bars through the window.
All right. roll a d4.
Oh god. He's throwing his jacket, absolutely knocks the adamantine bars out the window. Oh god, a d4. What?
Okay,
That
so
didn't
you,
even roll, that just fell.
so you get an adamantine bar out.
God damn it.
Anything else? Rala?
You're muted.
Well, Rala wants to keep the belt. Hu'Gurk doesn't want the belt.
Do you? So Rala has the bag from the vault as well.
Right.
Still want that?
I mean, we have the information.
Okay.
You could throw it out the window and have someone pick it up.
Yeah, I guess I'll try that. I'll try to like stealth huck the bag.
Okay. Roll stealth.
All right. Oops. Nope. It's not a dice. 15.
15. Okay. Yeah. You check it out. I think you're in the middle caravan. The couple is in the back one. So if anybody were to be able to see it, it would probably be one of the couple who have already done the same thing. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Woo.
Right.
Is that one of our gifts? It's fine.
And all of you just get the worst fucking vertigo as your ego is ripped apart and everybody jolts back up
Oh!
within the circle.
That was so beautiful. Oh my god.
That's just like that was fine. That was fine. We got I think Hu'Gurk, did you get what you needed?
Why's my throat so sore?
Alellen, you should have seen it. They were so cute.
It was alright, don't worry about it. It wasn't a big deal. Anywho.
I think I might be a little contact drunk. She was just putting a bag.
Did you get what we came here for?
No, I didn't even check.
So there's like a note and stuff. And Hu'Gurk tells the story. He like goes to leave and then turns back and tells the story of the sentinels and the bag and the note and Lottie, and we'll retrieve the adamantine and whatnot when we can. But
I did get an adamantine bar.
But yeah, that's it.
Adamantine bars, good. I'm glad that you did not leave here completely empty-handed.
Well, I tried to get most, but quite heavy. And I think my person was busy snogging his wife.
Oh my god, Ma, that was you!
Yes, dear. That was...
You were so beautiful up there. You said such kind words.
It
to
wasn't me, dear. That was all him.
They are going to have such a good life together.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they give it the world.
Well, why don't we get that bag of coins and the adamantine bar and head back home?
Yeah, I think Hu'Gurk's already like scaling down to go
Yeah.
retrieve them. So you pick up the adamantine bar, you pick up the little bag, and you return.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
see that Vi's acting a little bit more close off.
And then Hu'Gurk told them that the even like the constructs were like cool enough to tell me where this Lottie person is. So
And where would that be?
GB the player doesn't remember.
It was a cave the north of the pits.
It's a
Yeah.
cave around the town of Fortune.
So like, what the fourth wall god thing just said.
Somewhere, Arjan gets a very bad nosebleed. Very well. In the meantime, would you like to return to your franchise?
I would, yes, please.
Very well. He slams the staff down, and once more, with a crackle of blue lightning, you all are teleported back into the like entryway of your franchise. Now knowing a little bit better where the real part of this Orrerry the Wanderer is, and that is where we're gonna pick up next year.
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, God.
We can't play next week because it's Christmas, so probably not the best choice for a game. But with that, I would like to say thank you to Cyber for running this wonderful game. I didn't think
I
I
had
was
so
going to
much
get
fun.
married today, especially to Satan. But hey, guess what? I had a blast doing it. But I
Call
always
it a
have
black wedding.
Yeah, but I always have a blast whenever you're on the show. So hey, Cyber, where can we find you? What do you do?
Off, let me just say, that is the most. Oh God, you can't see the green flame because of my green screen.
Green screen.
This adventure has a lot of like really cool and weird stuff in it, like the Portal Nexus, like the first dungeon and everything. This was the weirdest and the one that I was the most excited to do, and I'm sorry that I bullshitted it so much.
It was great. It
Yeah.
was great.
But
I was
hi,
happy to be knights in the
that was
courtyard.
nice in the courtyard. But yeah, y'all did great. I'm Cyber. Hi. I'm on Twitch. Twitch.tv/CyberWolf1201. I play video games real badly, but I talk about the lore. This weekend, we are going to be doing ESO, the New Life Festival, because literally the day after I said that they didn't say anything about it, they said something about it. So we're going to be good. We're going to do that. We're going to celebrate Crimbus in the new year in Tamriel. It's going to be good. Archives of that go to YouTube. It's YouTube Cyberwolf1201. Yeah. Check out Jabroni TV. Jabroni TV's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Check out their YouTube. It's got Phasmophobia stuff with The Office, and it's a weird mishmash, and it's kind of British, and it's real good. You should check it out. And subscribe so that I can actually tell you the URL and not just say, hey, look it up. And then we got like RPG stuff happening there too. It's really cool. Jabroni.tv has all the people associated with that. They're mostly really cool streamers doing really cool stuff. Check it out. You can find all my links on cyberwolf1201.live. Sorry, I forgot that. But for RPG stuff, because you're watching an RPG stream, you want to know what the RPG stuff is. I'm here on Mondays playing Arjan, the Draconian Ranger. He's Ranger now. It's good time. We've got revolutions in the Feydark happening. It's real fun. You can also find me here on Thursdays playing Arjan just as a DM, but you've already seen me do that for this whole damn session. On some Tuesdays, you can find me on High Shelf Gaming playing a werewolf in Werewolf the Apocalypse. I'm a yoga instructor who needs therapy real bad. We didn't get to play yesterday, so we're Tuesday, so we're going to pick it up in January sometime. I don't know what day. Um, but that's fine because I'm still going to be on High Shelf this coming Tuesday running a game with some werewolves. Not Werewolf the Apocalypse, it's going to be Bite Marks. It's powered by the Apocalypse System by Becky Anderson, and it's real fun, and it's going to be a real good time. And we're raising money for the Trevor Project, and you can win some stuff if you stop by, including a starter set for Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition that has a whole bunch of goodies that I didn't know existed. Or Modifius is giving us some vouchers for Vampire the Masquerade, and you might be able to win like a Hades CD or a poster or something. But you're going to be supporting the Trevor Project, which is just good in and of itself. So, yeah, maybe stop by and do that because it's for charity and it's good. And I'm going to be running the game of werewolves, so it's not fucking light. Yeah, that's me. Hi.
And Satan, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Satan. You can find me, you can find me at Alyssa Vamp on the Twitter, so my stuff is down there. You can also find me on Alyssa Vamp with just the 1P over here on Twitch, where I do art streams and we do really cool talks about uh, art and creating creatures and stuff like that. And we just gotta chill out. You can also find me playing various games, such like this one with this wonderful GM and these wonderful players. You can also find me here once a month on Wednesdays playing, I was gonna say bye, Lilith, my vampire mobster, and also now on Sundays, playing Corey Metalbreaker, my 8 foot tall, beefy ass Goliath girl. Fucking love him. And you can also find me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. EST over at the Hype Goblin, which Cyber mentioning the Terror Project reminds me that I play over at the Hype Goblin channel. That is a charity channel. Any money that we make there goes to charity, and she has chosen to give to the Trevor Project permanently. So everything that we make each month goes to the Trevor Project to support that cause. But we also support other charities that you can check out there. That's where I DM those Sunday mornings. My friends with this like little the novela D&D game. It's really really fun. They're going through a dungeon now for an artifact. But yeah, other than that, if you follow me on Twitter, you can see everything else that I do. I do art. If you want character art of your character, you can commission me. I might be doing dice boxes and notebooks. Who knows? Possibly custom dice boxes for your characters if you want any. But yeah, that's me.
I'm up. Hi, Greybeard's Tavern. You can find my schedule on the Twitter. What I have coming up real quick is tomorrow night I'm on the Sprawl over on G Game Nights. Saturday morning for a one shot for Stella Luna is Stella Luna underscore TV is holding like an all day kind of marathon, and I will be with LB Hackemup playing Monster of the Week, and I will be playing the best boy werewolf of all time, who his wolf form is a golden retriever. And so that's at 2 p.m. Saturday. Back on Sunday morning for my own show on Twitch, Greybeard Tavern, Twitch TV, blah, blah. You'll see it on my Twitter. And we're going to be playing, I forget what this week, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll be back here next Thursday. So that's me, GB.
And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We do shows like this on Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or on Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, including full playlists of games like Curse of Strahd, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and Tomb of Annihilation. Annihilation, as well as a plethora of other shows that these fine individuals have already mentioned. And if you already support us on YouTube, Twitch, and all of those other places, hey, guess what? We have an after show called Nights in the Courtyard that we do at patreon.com/indooradventures, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask myself or any of these other fine folk, feel free to go to patreon.com/indooradventures, and we will do our best to answer in kind. But that is it for my spiel at the end of the session. So I would like to once again say thank you so much to Cyber for running this game. Thank you to these players for putting up with our bullshit once again this week. And thank you to everybody who decided to stop on by. And with that, that's our show. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye!